Здорово. Мы продолжаем проходить Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriot. И у нас брифинг ко второму акту.
One, two, three, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89,
Вишенка.
24, 233, 377, 610, 987, 15, 97, 95, 84.
Знакомый персонаж со второй части.
Uncle Hal? The eggs? They're done.
Thank you, Sonny.
Snake!
So, back from the dead?
I don't remember the sun being so flat.
Sorry. I'll dig in right away, Sonny. And would you make some for Snake, too?
Okay.
Hey, none for me, Sonny. Shh. How long was I out?
A whole day.
Someone saved my life.
Yeah. It could have been Meryl and her boys. Don't worry. They're doing fine.
Liquid got away.
You okay?
My body just seized up all of a sudden. This is normal. It's not my joints or muscles.
It looked like the PMC soldiers all went haywire en masse, too. I thought it might be a form of ADS, but I didn't detect any aberrations in the EM field. You were lucky. Some of those guys' hearts simply stopped.
She was there. Naomi was at Liquid's side. Otacon, did you see her?
No, but you're right. Naomi was there. I found traces of her DNA in that syringe you were holding.
So it was Naomi. Why?
Here, let me show you something. Right after it all happened, I got a video mail from Naomi. It was sent to my old address.
Here you go.
Thanks, Sonny. They're delicious.
Сигаретку, главное.
But you haven't even eaten any.
We grown-ups have to watch our caloric intake, you know. But thank you. I was looking for this.
You're not watching your nicotine intake.
Sonny! You really hurt her feelings.
Why don't you teach her how to cook eggs then?
Oh, like I know how to cook. Hey, check this out. The data's been quarantined, no viruses. The voice print matches Naomi's, and I'm fairly confident the video isn't digitally synthesized either.
Snake, I'll make this quick. I'm in South America. I've been captured and forced to do research. It's Liquid. Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers. To do that, he needs to analyze the nanomachine structure and find out how they communicate with one another. The nanomachines currently in use by militaries and PMCs are third generation. But their design is derived from that of the first generation. And the basic technology is still the same.
First generation?
I was the one who created the first generation. A nanomachine colony, part of which was Foxdie. 9 years ago, at Shadow Moses, I injected it into your body, Snake. The technology used in Foxdie was incorporated, inherited really, by SOP. That's why Liquid has me helping him hijack the system, because I know how Foxdie works. Please, you must rescue me. Liquid's found a loophole he can use to get into the system. Preparations for his insurrection are nearly complete. There's no time to waste. Snake, hurry!
Naomi sent her location data in a separate file.
What the hell is that?
It's a type of encrypted data. Sonny decoded it for us. Remember now? This is data from the Soliton radar you used at Shadow Moses. I'm guessing Naomi wants us to know the message truly is from her. Sending the map data in Soliton radar format. Pretty clever. And Mei Ling's helping us out from Hawaii.
The data she sent was 4D sound data. I don't know how Soliton radar works, but all I had to do was change the audio data into video data. It was easy. This Naomi lady seems pretty cool.
It's Campbell.
Snake, as you'll recall, following the Shadow Moses incident 9 years ago, Naomi was detained by the authorities. But someone arranged for her escape.
Yeah, I hear they added that to my rap sheet too.
I suspect it was actually Liquid. He must have taken her prisoner himself and forced her to do research at his facility in South America. Chances are, the location Naomi gave us is the site of Liquid's main base.
But there's no actual proof.
There's an ongoing skirmish between a new regime put into power by PMCs and a rebel army formed by remnants of the old one. The rebels have hired a small-scale local PMC of their own to stir things up. It's the quintessential example of a war economy market. The new regime is still in shambles, so it's really pure moment, one of the PMCs under Outer Heaven control, that's calling the shots. You might say it's a perfect place for Liquid to make his haven.
Or it could be a trap.
True, but even so, the payoff would greatly aid our efforts.
I had Sonny trace the origin of Naomi's mail. The address is fake, but Sonny was able to track the message back through its proxies based on access date timestamps and data transfer volumes. Apparently, the message originated from a server in South America. I wouldn't exactly call it 100% credible, though.
Colonel, where's Meryl?
I know she left the Middle East in pursuit of liquid. I'm sure Arsak is on to us by now. We can't chase that line too far.
Which leaves Naomi as our only lead.
I've secured you landing clearance at El Dorado International Airport. You'll be acting as a UN inspector.
South America. That's about 20 hours from here. Then what's the plan?
I'll arrange for them to get you a 4x4. The location Naomi gave us, the PMC's base, is in a mountainous region surrounded by forests. Use the 4x4 to get as close as possible to the PMC security perimeter. From there on, Snake, it'll be a solo sneaking mission.
Right.
Thanks. The rebels are still pitched in battle against the PMCs. The commotion should help you slip into the facility unnoticed.
20 hours until we land. Got it. I'll have a look at the documents. Maybe I'll even have a smoke while I still can.
Окей. Значит, Наоми. Наоми. Ну, давайте брифинг сохраняем. На этот раз, кстати, у меня игра не вылетала, перед тем, как я ее запустил, на удивление не вылетала, поэтому и брифинг начался через 1 секунду после начала, что это брифинг. Я запаузил его, конечно же. Так. Вот и, как говорится, я накаркал, да? Вот и я накаркал. В общем, я не стану, наверное, больше лазить по... Так, отлично, у нас теперь вообще ничего нету. Это проблема, кстати, того, что у платы видеозахвата точнее, что защита стоит тут на PlayStation 3, защита HDCP. Я не знаю, почему даже у взломанной нельзя ее отключить. Интересно, можно ли ее отключить у взломанной? Наверное, есть какие-то способы отключения этой защиты через сторонние прошивки. Надо будет погуглить как-нибудь этот момент. Поэтому и срывается у меня запись экрана. Что я хотел сказать по поводу чего? По поводу, как вы заметили во время брифингов на корабле, на самолете, да? На судне на нашем летающем, можно с помощью Марка 2 исследовать локации, лазить, смотреть со всех сторон. То есть на самом деле катсцены, которые происходят, по факту являются просто геймплеем, в котором можно как бы взаимодействовать, да, в котором можно что-то поделать, посмотреть с разных сторон, то есть не с одного только ракурса непосредственно, в котором происходит действие, да, и разговор главных героев, но и со всех остальных посмотреть, что там Сани делает, как она готовит яишенку и все такое. Но это отвлекает, мне кажется, от катсцены при первом прохождении. При повторных прохождениях, я думаю, можно и заняться этой штукой, но я предпочту читать субтитры, да, и, наверное, вы тоже, и поэтому как бы, поэтому в дальнейшем брифинге, наверное, мы все будем, ну, не, наверное, 100%, ну, процентов, ладно, 90, что они будут происходить чисто без действий Марка 2, этого Metal Gear маленького. Вот. У многих возник вопрос, кто такая Сани? При том, что нам показали фотографию одного персонажа из второго Metal Gear Solid Sons of the Liberty. Это дочь, та самая, которая во второй части шли разговоры, да. И по национальности, кстати, Сани, насколько я понял, она, ну да не насколько я понял, ну, по крайней мере, мать у нее русская. Насчет отца я не уверен, но мать у нее русская. Вот, Ольга, вроде бы, Гурлукович, нет, вроде так ее звали. Честно, я, возможно, ошибаюсь, так как вторую часть я смутно помню, и по факту тоже ее не проходил до конца, только проходил вступление, так что такие дела. А, так, что еще? У нас пока еще минута есть, я даже не знаю, о чем еще поговорить. В плане того, что сюжет, ну, в принципе, нам в брифинге все обрисовали, да, что Ликвид захватил какую-то технологию, он пробует подчинить себе наномашины, которые вживлены почти каждому, ну, не каждому, не почти, а каждому бойцу вживлены наномашины, которые управляют телом полностью поддерживает, то есть баланс, стрессоустойчивость, нагрузку и все подряд, все отслеживается. И, я так думаю, стимулирует определенные части тела для того, чтобы определенные, то есть области для того, чтобы солдат на 100%, да, погружался в боевые действия и выполнял четко приказы, да и плюс и удобнее было за ними следить. За солдатами в этом случае это очень хорошо, очень такой, ну, хорошее видение, кстати. Кодзима гений, мы все знаем, да? Кодзима. Вот, но, как мы заметили, что один солдат, Акиба, или солдат Джонни, он почему-то, когда все отъехали, на него это не произвело никакого действия. Конец инструктажа, отлично, хотя бы сейф у нас произошел. Это очень хорошо. Надеюсь, игра больше вылетать не будет. Я, кстати, хотел посмотреть, посчитать на... Блядь. Ну, кстати, вчера мы... Не вчера. Да, вчера. Вчера на стриме мы как раз закончили на этом моменте, что шла установка второго акта. Я ее дождался и вырубил консоль. 3 минуты ждать, вы реально? Ладно, перематывайте, если вы смотрите меня на ютубе, да и на твиче в записи, перематывайте на 3 минуты вперед. В принципе, я сейчас буду какую-нибудь фигню нести и свои мысли доносить по поводу данной части. Я, кстати, забыл, что, если я не ошибаюсь, можно стрелять из-за укрытия. Господи, почему я это забыл? Да, можно, во второй части даже можно было стрелять из-за укрытия. Я не знаю, почему я лез на рожон, но на самом деле игра... различные механики игровые в самой игре как таковые не обсуждаются. То есть ты должен как бы сам допереть. То есть вот бочка, да, которая у нас есть, в ней можно, ее можно опрокинуть и покатиться, тем самым позбивав врагов. Также я, наверное, я много какие детали опускаю, типа коробки. Коробка — это символ серии, все знают, да, что в коробке можно прятаться и передвигаться. Это очень классно, прикольно. В пятой части даже будет больше функционала у этой коробки. Можно будет на ней даже съезжать по горам. Да. И по сопочкам всяким путешествовать, как на сноуборде. Вот. Помимо этого, многие какие-то детали, типа плейбоя, то есть я, допустим, насколько я помню, я не упомянул, зачем нужен этот самый плейбой. Плейбой, как, ну, все знают, что такое плейбой, поэтому плейбой в игре служит отвлекающим фактором. То есть можно раскрыть журнал, положить, и солдат, проходящий мимо, заметит этот плейбой и встанет и будет фапать на этот плейбой, и поэтому можно будет спокойно перед его лицом пройти, и он ничего не заметит. Вот. Такие дела. Что еще было? Я не помню, что-то еще было. Какие-то вроде бы были таблеточки, если не ошибаюсь, для устранения дрожания рук Это необходимо, допустим, при стрельбе из снайперской винтовки для того, чтобы прицел не избивался, не дрожал. То есть такие очень мелкие, не мелкие, такие, ну да, они в принципе мелкие детали, которые как бы не говорят, зачем они вообще нужны, как их можно применять. Но на самом деле применений различных в игре, то есть море различных применений и различных техник, механик. То есть при первом прохождении особо всего и не попробуешь, то есть всего и не узнаешь. То есть, как во второй части, не знаю, кто там додумался до того, что можно в одном из шкафчиков во второй части есть плакат женщины обнаженной. Можно залезть в шкафчик и закрыться, и через просмотр от первого лица посмотреть на прелести данной женщины и позвонить до кодек, и тогда главный персонаж начнет во время разговора начнет фапать на, на эту женщину. И Атакон как бы нас не похвалит этим, а упрекнет. Вот, то есть такие вот детали очень забавные, прикольные. И в игре у нас, насколько я знаю, есть даже плакаты голых женщин в 4-й части. За нахождение всех можно получить ачивку. Но расположение их вообще жесткое, то есть их просто так не найдешь. Допустим, я вот знал, что в первом акте должна быть где-то фотография, но я вообще не видел ее. Знаю, что в некоторых актах, в третьем, что ли, или во втором акте, можно плакат с голой женщиной найти на потолке, то есть туда надо еще посмотреть. То есть кто приклеил, неизвестно. Также в третьем акте, да, на Shadow of Moses можно будет пофотографировать призраков, но я тоже расположение призраков не знаю. То есть такие вот детали мелкие, очень прикольные. Зачем их Кодзима добавлял в игру, не знаю. Ну, это разнообразит игру, кстати. Ну, еще пока у нас грузится все. Можно сказать, что при убийстве, ну, если убивать всех противников, то ли после 30-й, то ли после 50-й, то ли после 100-й, в интернете данные разнятся, Снейка стошнит. Вот. Еще одна такая маленькая деталь. Давайте продолжим. Окей. Пасмурное солнце. Акт 2. Окей. Кое-как добрались до второго акта.
Colonel, how deeply are they involved in all of this?
The Patriots, you mean?
The data we got from Arsenal Gear was a load of crap. 12 founders who have all been dead for 100 years. Give me a break. We know they exist today. If the purpose of this battlefield control system is to control IDs, it fits in with their plans perfectly.
Seizing control of the world's ID systems and then using them to manipulate the economy and information flow. For the Patriots, that's the ultimate prize. You might say the Patriots are the embodiment of the war economy.
Everything that Solidus feared 5 years ago, it's all come to pass.
The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information.
Now, with the media and global opinion under complete control, not even the UN can stand up to them.
Then Liquid's insurrection is against them.
Exactly. It would seem as though Liquid has taken up Big Boss's cause. An age of persistent universal warfare. A world where mercenaries are free from domination. In a sense, the Outer Heaven Big Boss envisioned is already a living reality.
You mean the PMCs and their war business?
Right now, Liquid is a slave to the Patriots, forced to fight their proxy wars for them.
He must be dying to break free of their spell.
Beneath the surface, a new Cold War is brewing between Liquid and the Patriots over who will survive.
And no matter who wins, the world has no future. Until we stop Liquid and destroy the system, we'll never be free.
Snake, what we call peace is an equilibrium kept in check by the war economy. Destroying the system means wiping out the information society, the end of modern civilization. Like it or not, we may have no choice but to protract the system.
Snake, here's what we know about the current battle. Rebel guerrilla units are advancing on the base of the government PMC troops. That base appears to be Liquid's safe house. According to Naomi's data, she's being held prisoner inside the compound.
That's where she is.
Assuming the data is correct. And one more thing.
What now?
The government PMC troops have been operating at high altitudes. We have reports that it's starting to upset the balance of the nano-machine control system.
Meaning?
Meaning the low blood oxygen content seems to have an effect on their nano-machines, giving them a slight edge in battle. Be careful.
Steer clear of altitude sickness. Got it.
Вам.
Leave one.
Don't forget this face. This is the face of the bastard who killed your comrades.
More guerrillas will be coming to storm the safe house. He must be among their numbers. Sooner or later he will come. Don't let down your guard.
Otacon, what the hell?
That was Vamp. I'm sure of it. I'll never forget that face.
Those were PMC soldiers with him. Is he involved in Liquid's plan?
We watched him die in Manhattan. Damn it, he won't leave us alone. Snake, could Vamp be immortal?
Not a chance. This is the real world, not some fantasy game.
I swear, the next time he shows up...
Not now, Otacon.
Right. I know. Snake, according to satellite imagery procured by Mei Ling, the facility where Naomi's being held is to the north, along a mountain road. I'm sending the location to your map.
Mei Ling? What's she up to these days?
Taking command of the Missouri, apparently.
The Missouri? That's a World War II battleship.
The museum contract in Hawaii expired some time ago. I hear it's now being used as a virtual training vessel.
No kidding.
Not for actual combat training, of course, but rather to get sailors used to seamanship on an analog vessel. Or so I hear. After the mess at Shadow Moses, Mei Ling kinda got put out to pasture.
Even so, making captain at her age, that's pretty impressive.
Rumor has it she caught the eye of some lecherous old admiral who got her promoted. She always did have a thing for older men.
Maybe it's too early to retire after all.
Thinking of taking a little training on an analog vessel, Snake?
No. At this point, I've got no need for any more training.
Fair enough. Listen, Snake. When you get there, remember, the conflict between the PMCs and the rebels has nothing to do with your mission. There's no reason for you to get involved or take sides. That said, creating some sort of impact on the battlefield could produce better conditions for sneaking. The rebels are targeting the facility being used by the PMCs as a base. This is more or less the same spot where Naomi's being held. If you aid the rebels, they might get rid of some of the PMCs and help carve a path for you to sneak in.
That freak I just saw, with the tentacles, was it using the same octo-camo system as my suit?
Yeah?
I thought that technology was of your own design.
Actually, I kind of based it on some designs Sonny snagged off the net.
And the data came from?
DARPA?
So in other words, we're on equal ground technologically.
Sorry, I guess I should have told you.
And by the looks of things, they know I'm coming too.
Yeah, it could be a trap. Stay sharp.
Окей. Кстати, хотелось бы отметить...
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
Хорошо. Хотелось бы отметить, что общая продолжительность всех катсцен в игре равняется 8 часам. Так, на самом деле тут можно, как говорится, поднять небольшой бунт. Подождите. Так, ну ладно, давайте. Мы спустимся где-нибудь вот здесь.
Move along. Get the weapons and let's move. You got my back?
Nice work.
We've got company. Any other prisoners left?
Ребятишки, вы что, все сдохли, что ли?
We got company.
Да-да-да. Спасибо за пушечку. Там кто-то еще есть у нас? На самом деле кто-то есть. Или нет? Так, что у нас интересного тут было? Помимо того, что у меня чуваки поумирали. Отлично. Плейбой получен, ни хрена не видно на самом деле. Так, боеприпас у меня максимум, по всей видимости. А контакт с кем у вас? Кто у нас там контакт? У нас там снайпер, что ли, находится? С4, отлично. Пентазамин. Пентазамин. Угу. Так, забавно, как-то пройтись. Отлично. СВД-ха. Снайперская винтовочка. Так, я не понял, у кого там контакт был. Ага, это зайчик бегает. Понятно. Дымовая граната. Так, ее тоже сейчас заберем. Снейка, спинка побаливает. Она. Тихо. Ты не видел ничего. Ложись, баиньки. Ага, вот где пацана, кстати, убили. В принципе, их можно, наверное, убивать. Ну, вообще, кстати, ачивка есть за прохождение игры на без убийств, насколько мне известно. По крайней мере, без убийств боссов. Боссов мы, наверное, будем убивать, потому что транками боссов валить намного сложнее всегда в игре. Но это, кстати, за счет убийства транквилизатором дает какие-то плюшечки. Так, это наши? А вот это вот вроде бы не наше.
Suppressing fire! Cover! Cover! Need backup! Hey! Suppressing fire! HQ! HQ!
This is HQ.
We're under attack!
Что я даже... Блин.
There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Кто-то побежал проверять.
Hey!
Значит, не вижу кто. Теперь я вижу кто.
The enemy's attacking!
Окей. Должен вырубиться. Не вырубился.
HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
All clear.
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
Кто сказал, что все чисто? Ты что ли? Спасибо. А Снейк у нас не бегает, да, насколько мне известно. Он слишком старенький, чтобы бегать. Но это нам не помешает найти Наоми. Я думаю. Шо? Ну, в обход пойдем. Более нам на север в любом случае.
Snake, there's someone I'd like you to meet. A member of the mission staff. A psychological counselor.
Psychological counselor?
A lot of soldiers can't handle the stress of battle, end up panicking. She'll be useful in helping you understand the mindset of both the PMC and rebel soldiers.
She?
Rosemary.
Роуз.
Nice to meet you, Snake.
Мы ее знаем
This
тоже.
is Rosemary. She used to work as a data analyst at the Pentagon, but moved to combat support during the Big Shell incident.
Yeah. She was in charge of Jack's files, wasn't she?
After that, she studied psychology. And now she's a counselor with CSP, the Combat Stress Platoon.
Yeah, I hear psychological counseling's the hot field these days. Increased combat efficiency and productivity, all without ever picking up a gun.
I'll be acting as your personal counselor on this mission. Since the passing of the new millennium, one of the most important issues facing today's military is the mental care of its soldiers. I can also provide advice on soldier psychology from a threat assessment perspective. Contact me anytime. I'll be standing by here at home with Roy, but I'm on a different circuit. The frequency is 147.79.
Her advice will have a positive effect on your psych gauge. Survival on the battlefield depends on your psychological well-being. Lose your cool and your body stops doing what you tell it to. Even a veteran soldier like you.
I know. Mind, body, technique. Some things haven't changed with time.
When your psyche is running low, ask her for advice. It'll help keep you in peak condition and focused on the mission.
By the way, Colonel, isn't that your house?
Well, yes.
Then the woman you married, the one that Meryl was talking about.
Is Rosemary, yes. Didn't I tell you before?
News to me. What about Jack?
Jack?
Jack, from Foxhound. Codename Ryden. I seem to remember him being engaged to Rose.
Oh. We lost all trace of him.
Jack's gone. I used to work with the guy. He saved Sonny from the Patriots.
He disappeared soon after that.
What about you? Jack disappeared and you just moved in on Rose?
I was consoling her over her loss, and one thing just led to another.
She's young enough to be your daughter.
Yeah, lucky me, huh?
Now I see why Meryl was so disgusted.
Meryl said something about me.
Yeah, I believe her words were, "I'll never forgive that womanizing piece of shit."
I see.
Colonel, you knew she was our informant in the Middle East, didn't you? Was it you who put her up to it?
Yes. I used my connections in the army to get Meryl the job.
You wanted your daughter someplace where you could keep an eye on her.
Look, everybody involved in the incident at Shadow Moses either lost their job and status, or in the case of Meryl and Mei Ling, got brushed aside. Meryl wanted to make a comeback, a difference. We can't all be as strong as you, Snake. Some of us can't bear living like pariahs.
Since Shadow Moses, I've been branded a criminal.
I think of it as my own small way of making it up to my daughter. My own flesh and blood. In any case, call Rosemary if you ever need advice.
Давайте сразу посмотрим. Ага. Давайте сразу звякнем ей.
This is Rose. How can I help?
I need a psych check.
Your psych is looking good right now. Nothing to worry about so far as I can see.
Good.
Snake, the gauge below your life gauge is your psych gauge.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Then you'll hear it again. The psych gauge affects the rate at which your life gauge recovers. In other words, how fast your wounds heal. It also greatly influences how well you perform various actions. When your psych gauge is full, your life recovers quickly and you shouldn't have any problems doing what you need to do. Remember, your body isn't the only thing driving your performance. Your mind is every bit as important.
Hey, I don't let my mental state affect my combat efficiency.
You may think that, Snake, but the truth is, you're not as young as you used to be.
Could have fooled me.
It's your psyche that's keeping you alive inside. So you better take it seriously. Keep a close eye on your psych gauge.
All right.
Что скажет Атакон?
You're still a long way from Naomi's research lab. The direction of the lab is indicated on your radar. Use it to plan your
Да, это
next move.
понятно.
Snake, the guerrillas you liberated are probably well versed in local geography. Following in their footsteps might be the fastest way to get you where you need to go. Something to consider, anyway.
Но они мертвы уже.
Snake, you know the men and women in the rebel army were once regular soldiers in the national army. When the current regime seized power, they were either stripped of their ranks or left of their own accord. At any rate, the vast majority were in the army when the old regime implemented the SOP system.
Hold on. You're saying they've got nanomachines in their bodies?
Exactly. But when the regime changed, the system expunged their IDs. That's why they can't use ID guns and fight with naked guns instead. On the other hand, it also means the government can't control the rebels' actions through the system. Or you can look at it another way. If you get a weapon from the rebels, there's no need to involve Drebin. You can use it as is.
Nice. I'll have to remember that.
Так, что там у Дребина есть, кстати? Почему не черный у меня жилет? Дребин. Есть у тебя какое-то тайное оружие? У тебя Мосина винтовка есть? У меня сколько стоит у нас? Ну, до хренища она стоит. Вообще жесть, конечно. Чик. Чудовище и красавица? Не помню такой журнал, кстати. Вообще не помню. Транквилизаторы. Патронные. Модификаторы. Давайте-ка на М купим. На всякий случай. Парочку супрессоров. Так, игра, не вылетай, пожалуйста. И вот тебе мы сейчас поменяем, наверное. На эмочку. Шоковый нож тоже уберем. Просто уберем. Или нет? Шо? Так, не все повстанцы. Привет, морская свинка. Погодите, ребята.
Damn it. We've got company.
Back me up.
We've got company.
Nice work.
Отлично. Отлично. Кого там стреляете? Так, ну он не успел меня спалить на самом деле. С кем вы там воюете? Я по радару вообще ничего понять не могу. Я знаю, что это very nice.
Suppressing fire! Hey. Hey. Enemy contact. Right.
Пацаны там сами собой что-то там возятся, где-то что-то стреляют.
We're under attack. Who was that?
This is HQ.
The enemy is attacking from an unknown
Да
position.
кто там, блядь,
Alert status.
палит?
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Hey, wake up. Come on, wake up.
Так. Да ёб тебя.
We're under attack. Hey. It's the enemy. HQ.
This is HQ.
Ты откуда залез?
I spotted the enemy. Step back.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Ёб тебя за ногу. Не надо никуда звонить.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Почему у меня нету супрессора? Не стоит супрессор. Я его не поставил, потому что.
Where'd he go? Where's he hiding? Hey.
Так, цып, тут никого нету.
Wake up.
Не, маскировка 85. Кстати, меня бы на харде бы давно бы уже спалили. Да, вспоминается мне Metal Gear Solid 5 как раз. Можно было просто убежать. Не поднимая тревогу, ну, я что-то тупанул.
Who is this? Snake. That voice. There's an ambush ahead. Government and PMC troops. You could be shot from anywhere. Watch your surroundings. Look to the distance. Is this Jack? Jack is dead. Snake. I'm at your side. Wait.
Так, это мои пацаны. Тут нам...
Okay.
The rendezvous point is just up ahead.
Okay.
Так, хорошо, ребят, ну вы там сами разбираетесь. Давайте.
That's where you were.
Я тут в обход хочу пробовать. Если у меня это получится, конечно же. Отлично. Это вроде бы не мой. Ну, в смысле?
This is HQ. Can't spare any reinforcements. You'll have to make do.
Куда ты вылез?
Wake up.
Нет, не надо ничего вставать. Надо чаще смотреть на радар. Кстати. Да, из солдат, кстати, можно поднимать тут оружие, патроны и все такое, в принципе. Я совсем забыл про этот аспект игровой. То есть так мы типа их по карманам шарим у них, проверяем наличие нужных веществ. Так можно, кстати, и запас патронов повысить. Можно помочь. Нашим пацанам. Но это не обязательно. Спалили, все, валим на часово. какой friendly fire? Это разве не по станции? Ну, в смысле... Блять, нафига ты встал тут, да? Нет, мои синие, все нормально. Да, из-за укрытия можно выглядывать. Паёк, мне он не нужен. Подождите вы. Что нужно уничтожить? Собираетесь минировать эти генераторы? Ага, они решили обесточить станцию. Очень интересное решение. Так, стреляющие. Что-то там. Ну, мне вообще не сюда, на самом деле. Можно было, ребята, наверное, и не помогать. Но у них получилось. Захватить электростанцию.
Yo, over here. You. Come on, hop in. It's getting rough out there. I don't think so. We meet again.
You've been following me.
You seem like an interesting guy, so I decided to check you out. Sit down. A lot of legends about you out there in the intel community, especially in the CIA. You know those nanomachines I injected you with back in the Middle East? They let me track your location. Figures. The B&Bs are here. Things are about to get hairy.
B&Bs.
You never heard of them? They're Beauty and the Beast. Together they're called the B&B Corps. They're a squad of enhanced female soldiers, belong to the PMCs. Anytime there's a mess that needs cleaning up, they're on the scene leading the elites.
That's a female?
Probably freelancers hired by the PMCs. They're run out of a separate parent organization. Guess it's time for good old Drebin to let you in on a few things. Ever since you showed up in the Middle East, the B&B Corps has got orders to kill. Their #1 priority is to eliminate some guy on sight. A guy named, Solid Snake. But from where I'm sitting, Old Snake seems a little more appropriate.
Old, huh?
Cheer up. That's the bad news. Word on the street says that beneath those ugly-ass suits, the B&Bs are real babes. Drop dead gorgeous. They also say each one of them's been traumatized by war. Badly. They weren't even soldiers to begin with, you know. More like victims of war. They suffered shell shock on the battlefield. Post-traumatic. It damaged their minds pretty much beyond repair. So the only way they could cope with the reality of battle was to become war machines themselves. The remnants of their human side are buried deep within. The beast, that's what you see on the outside. War transforms a snake into beasts.
War transforms us.
But deep within that shell, something human survives. A fragile, scarred heart. Without a shell to protect it, it's like the yolk of an egg. Word going round is their natural flesh and blood bodies can't survive in the open for more than a few minutes. And they've been convinced that by killing Snake, their minds will be cleansed. They think it's gonna free them from all the pain, and all the fury, and all the sorrow. Which makes these babes pretty much obsessed with killing you. 4 B&Bs have been identified so far. The one you just saw was Raging Raven. There's also Laughing Octopus, a master of mimicry, and Crying Wolf. She runs on 4 legs. And finally, the mistress of mind control, Screaming Mantis.
Mantis?
Yeah, there used to be a guy by that name in the US military. A Russian psychic. He could control people's minds. I guess she inherited the title. She keeps the other B&B's minds in check with her powers.
Octopus, Raven, Wolf, Mantis.
You got it. They're the Snakehound unit, and they've got you in their sights. Shit. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Drebin. I thought no one was supposed to be able to hack into the system. Are you with the Patriots?
No, sir. I ain't no lale-lule. I mean, I'm no patriot.
You can say Patriot. I guess that means you're clean, right?
The nanomachines I got in me are different from the military kind. No speech restrictions for me.
The hell are these Patriots? Are they human?
Not anymore, they ain't. They're the law of this world, created over the course of history. They're what holds this world together, keeps this whole mess in check. The Patriots are America, the world's greatest military power. They are the war economy, which makes you and me just cogs in a much grander schematic. I mean, someone obviously had to start the whole thing at the beginning, but now their law has taken on a life of its own.
A life of its own?
Yep. The country, the war economy, it ain't run by people. It's run by the system. No need for high-level decision-making authority. It's all handled by a massive, yet simple information processing system. An AI. It works just like natural law. The world's a much simpler place than most folks realize. Every aspect of the Patriot system is closely monitored by 3 peripheral AIs and a core AI that ties them all together. The SOP system is one part of that. It's all backed up by a foolproof control system. So not even yours truly can sneak inside the Patriots' AIs.
What if, hypothetically, someone found a way?
If they could fool the IDS. I guess they could use it as a haven to lay low.
Haven?
You know, like a tax haven. In the internet society, we have net havens, data havens. A haven is someplace where social conventions and the rules of the net don't apply. Back in the 20th century, the super rich would open bank accounts in countries without income tax laws. Not a bad way to evade paying taxes. Now we've got us a society where everybody's DNA and personal info is totally controlled by the nanomachines inside their bodies. Won't be long before people start using havens to escape from ID control. I guess you could say my gun laundering kind of borrows from the haven concept, after a fashion. Even so, good luck finding a way to access the Patriots' AIs from the outside. It's absolutely impossible. No chance in hell. Like I said, there's no breaking into those AIs from the outside.
But Liquid's got something in mind. You sure there's no way?
I'm just a gun launderer. Only reason I'm interested in you is because you start a lot of fires. All right then. You need me? Just give me a ring. Go on. Get your ass back inside. Now! I have you.
Дима пытается максимально нас донести сюжет, но, как я уже и говорил, чтобы все осознать, придется, к сожалению, пройти все части. Так, у нас тут стресса конкретно очень много. И где мой айподик? Так, можно, кстати, на самом деле еще и покурить. Это снижает уровень здоровья, но зато... Ну и выдает нас, естественно. Зато стресс сразу уменьшается. Кошка с ума сходит. Так, что там у нас? Так, давай убирай нафиг. О, отлично. Если не ошибаюсь, это из первого, да, с первого Metal Gear. побегай. Ну что такое? Что пристало? Кошка. Так, окей. В принципе, наверное. Хватит. Хватит у нас музыки. Двигаемся дальше по сюжету. У нас тут подстанции вроде как-то отсюда прошли. Здесь прошли. Да-да-да. Это я. Плейбой, отлично, еще плейбой. Надо было как-нибудь ими воспользоваться. О, да, это я. Какая-то винтовочка хорошая, кстати. Давайте поснимаем защиту. На самом деле может пригодиться. XM8 вроде бы хорошее оружие, кстати. Это гранатомет? Почему у него гранаты, кстати, тоже почему-то заблокированы? Сейчас блокируем и зажигательные тоже разблокируем. В принципе, не так сильно дорого стоит. Хорошо, отлично. Все оружие разблокировано. Так, и давайте-ка купить боеприпасы. Ага, нет модификаций никаких. Это плохо. Ствольный гранатомет, это все, что ли? Стой. Ну, попробуем. Морские свинки. Это я, не очкуйте. Не переживайте, ребята. Единственное, что минус мне напрягает, что солдаты обозначаются мне тоже на радаре. Также помещаются, как и все остальные. И непонятно, то ли это враг, то ли это свой. Тюрьма для пленных. Нет, не надо ко мне на ножки, на коленочки идти не надо, кис. Иди погуляй. Иди там, может, тебе кушать кто-нибудь даст.
Snake, can you hear me?
This is Jack, isn't it?
I am Raiden. Jack is no more.
Where are you now?
I'm right beside you.
Raiden, where have you been all this time? What have you been doing?
On a mission. Finding something. For someone.
Finding what?
The corpse. Of Big Boss.
What?
I was asked to do this in exchange for Sonny's location.
Liquid?
No. The leader of a small resistance group. Her followers call her Matka Pluku.
Matka Pluku? Big Mama.
We'll finish this later. I'll follow your trail and catch up with you.
Wait, what about Big Boss's body?
It's with her now.
Her?
What's going on, Snake?
Rose, I just got a call from Raiden. It sounds like he's close by.
Jack?
Yeah.
Did he seem okay?
Yeah, as far as I could tell from his voice.
Really? That's great. Snake, I have a favor to ask.
What?
don't let him know I'm involved in this operation, okay? I think it would be best to just leave him alone for now.
What happened between you and Jack?
After the big shell incident, he became unstable. Memories began to resurface from his childhood when he fought for Solidus in the Liberian Civil War. And in the midst of all of that, the baby we had together, it hadn't even been born yet. Jack slowly stopped coming home. And when he did, he'd be dead drunk, sometimes covered in cuts and bruises. Roy was worried. He was Jack's commanding officer, but Jack just avoided him. I was all alone. And Roy was so kind to me. He's the one who encouraged me to become a counselor. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I needed to get over it, to move on with my life. I'm worried about him, of course, but I'm also afraid of him.
All right. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Thank you, Snake.
Хорошо. Выясним какие-то детали. Так, это вроде боевой. Так. До свидули. У нас еще один солдафончик бегает. Думаю, можно его обойти. Хотя, наверное, лучше его подрезать. На всякий случай. Пускай отдыхает, да? Так, сразу же снимаем снайпереллу. Если это нам удастся. Блин, не вижу ни хрена. Попал, что ли? Отлично. Хорош. И вообще нам освободить желательно повстанцев этих.
We're under attack!
Никакой атаки нет. Подожди, тихо. До свидания. Так, насколько мне известно, тут все. А, еще один он стоит здесь.
We got company! Oh, it's you again. So you're on our
Да, это
side.
я. Вот тут плейбочек, ребята, вот развлекались. Я смотрю. Так, замечательно. Что у нас еще тут интересного есть? Снайперская винтовка с глушителем. Кайф. Так, ладно. В принципе, все. Двигаемся далее. На удивление, очень чисто сыграл. Да. Никого не убив. И не спалившись. Ну, со временем приходит осознание того, как правильно играть в Metal Gear. На самом деле, привыкаешь просто. Да, привыкнем к этому, к стелсу, к этому. Я вообще такие игры играю очень неспешно. Могу по полчаса лежать в кустах, смотреть, как враги двигаются, ну, то есть какие у них маршруты и все такое. Но, как известно, это... немножко скучновато. Я не думаю, что упаду. Ну да ладно. Вот это можно. Так, у нас тут тоже что-то есть.
rebels have got an armored dozer. They're
Да, я
probably
видел.
gonna use it to bust their way into the mansion. Give it some cover and it might get you inside the compound.
Сорян, ребята, блин, я думал... Я думал, что это... Ну, кстати, вот все и зачищено, отлично. Так, ребят, не стреляйте, не стреляйте. Не стреляйте, ребятишки. Подождите, я оружие собираю. Спасибо.
Naomi's lab is somewhere inside those mansion grounds. Proceed immediately. Infiltrate the place and find out where she is.
Отлично. Почему не убиваю с одного выстрела? Очень хороший вопрос, да? Так. Ребят. Да не уйти. А кто в меня только что попал? Очень интересно. Есть ли смысл идти в этот особняк? Кто бы знал. Что интересно, это такой фиг. Это замена, отлично. А. Пищал, это Solid Wizard пищал, то, что у него батарея садилась. Я за плейбом сюда заходил. По всей видимости. Сорян. Так, на самом деле я не вижу способа, как... ну, может быть, он и есть. Нет, нету, не вижу способа, как выйти из поместья. Так, это мои пацаны, окей. Как-то через поместье можно, через подвал, что ли, пройти, я так понимаю. Значит, способа не нашел. Еще один плейбой, господи, сколько их тут. До свидания. Теперь паёк не пригодится явно. Опа-на. А вот этого я не ожидал. На самом деле. Как не выбраться? Как не выбраться? В обход обойти? Давайте, нападайте, заходите, чё вы тут? Что сказал? Ну-ка, давай еще раз. Звякнем атакону.
Snake, in order to get to Naomi's lab, you need to get to the other
Ну, я
side of that
понимаю.
sealed door. That's where the skylight should come in handy. Get up there.
Люк на крыше. Это тот люк, который открытый? И точно. И точно, вот и дверь закрытая. Понятно, понял. А чё мне так стрессует меня? Клеймор. Еще плейбой. Это компресс. Снейк, не стрессуй. Тут тебя пушку ведет очень сильно. Так, а что тебе в тени хорошо, типа, или что, я не могу понять? Это мы не знаем. В третьей части была фишка, связанная с голодом. Приходилось главного героя кормить постоянно, добывать еду. Здесь у нас стресс. Не, какая-то она грустная. Айсиды.
And now.
Portable Ops. Так, а когда мы двигаемся, смотрите, не работает. Блин, отстой. Давай вставай уже, ладно, забей. Я думаю, сейчас будет переход в новую локацию и все восстановится автоматически. Да. Можно было и не волноваться по этому поводу. Кошка все сидит и смотрит, ждет, когда я закончу, ее поглажу. Да? Ты ждешь, когда я тебя поглажу? Не знаю, что она ждет. Ну, чего-то ждет.
Then we'll have to make a lot of changes. Yes, that's right. We'll need another go at it. That won't be a problem. Uh-huh. Yes. I've taken care of it. Of course. Yes, I understand. the next test.
Naomi.
And things on your end? I see. We're on schedule here as well. I know. Me too. Until then.
Naomi.
Snake. I knew you'd come. You and I, neither of us can escape our fate. I haven't seen you since Shadow Moses. How long? 10 years? 9. And Dr. Emmerich, is he with you?
Why?
I thought he'd be the only one able to open the mail I sent. Not many people could recognize 4D sound data in a Soliton radar file. How is the good doctor?
Otacon's fine. He's the same as ever.
Otacon? I see.
Who were you just talking to?
Liquid. Although I suppose he's really Ocelot, from a medical standpoint.
I thought he was here.
He's not, at the moment.
Where are all the guards?
They know I won't escape. I'm powerless to resist. I have no choice but to cooperate.
Naomi, what happened in the Middle East?
What you saw was the soldiers' emotions run amok.
Another product of the system.
You don't trust me?
I'm not sure yet.
And if I answer your question?
Let's hear it first.
Liquid. We thought the SOP was an ID control system designed primarily to maintain order and control in battle. And we were right. But only partially. SOP had another function. To control people's senses. The nanomachines inside soldiers' bodies adapt to different conditions, promoting the release of neurotransmitters, hormones, and stimulants, giving them an edge in battle. They can create an artificial combat high by releasing endorphins at the same time a soldier kills an enemy. Or they can suppress hormones to neutralize the soldier's emotions, prevent them from panicking and engaging in friendly fire or needless massacres. It's all controlled by the system's core AI. It artificially controls the soldier's pain, emotion, senses, in other words, the essence of his being. The skyrocketing demands of the war economy have fueled the demand for more soldiers and more fighting. This in turn led to the development of technologies to rapidly improve their combat abilities and control their actions. The system ensures a steady supply of battle-optimized soldiers at a minimum of cost. But you, of all people, must understand, Snake, that unlike combat technique, a soldier's senses can't be taught. They must be earned through experience.
Does this have something to do with that test of yours?
The goal was to release the soldiers' nanomachines from the system, but we didn't know about the mental control.
And the nanomachines went berserk?
No. Our test was a success. At least it confirmed our hypothesis at the time. Just as we predicted, the nanomachine stopped functioning, and the PMC soldiers were freed from the grips of the system. But the moment the system stopped, all the pain and fury and sorrow, all the trauma and stress, all the hatred, regret, guilt, all the sensations that had been suppressed were unleashed within their hearts. Their memories, unlike their senses, weren't erased. Each enemy soldier they'd killed, each lost comrade, each threat of violence against the innocent, every act of war they'd committed was etched firmly in their hearts. In suppressing the user's mind, the nanomachines exact a heavy burden on his heart. The user's body rejects the nanomachines. This reaction must then be suppressed with drugs. Before the user knows it, his mind is in complete shambles. Snake. Remember Frank?
Frank Yeager. Gray Fox.
They twisted his body for their experiments and nullified his broken heart with nanomachines. SOP has taken it even further and applied it to living human beings. The sins of war these soldiers carried inside them returned to assault them in the form of unimaginable shell shock. The meaning in the system may have changed, but the battlefield hasn't. Until that point, war was like a game to them. And then suddenly, reality came crashing down.
Что там у них в разработке еще было написано?
Ordinarily, our hearts are hardened through experience. Even the most grizzled veterans live with an inescapable guilt they've had to overcome bit by bit through the years. And even then, it never truly goes away. For a mind lacking that essential experience, it was simply too much to bear.
But what about me? I've never been under the system's control.
That's why I want to examine your body. You need to know too. All right, Snake. Undress. Snake, what's gotten into you? Hurry up. Oh my God. Snake.
All right, let's just get this over with.
Yes. Of course. I'm sorry.
Просто за 10 лет постарел. На лет 40.
Snake, do you remember what I told
Если
you
не
in my
больше.
video mail about the first generation of nanomachines?
The ones you stuck me with at Moses.
Yes. The nanomachines are recharged by your body heat. They won't stop functioning until they're all extracted. Or until you do. Most of them were lost through bleeding and excretion, but around 30% still remain inside your body, attached to your cells, not finished yet. The first generation were never ID registered, so they don't react in the same way as the SOP nanomachines. Ready? But they may be interfering with your body, and with your heart.
So, does the aging have something to do with Fox diet too?
No. Your telomeres were intentionally set up to be short, regardless of the age of the original. One of the genes that inhibit reproduction and aging, the Clotho gene, was intentionally mutated as well. But more importantly, your chromosomes, like liquids, were provided with Terminator genes to prevent them from making copies.
Why?
Your clones created for one purpose: war. And so, in order to prevent you from being abused by clients or stolen by the enemy, they shortened your lifespan and removed your ability to reproduce. It was a safety device to ensure that the seed of Big Boss didn't end up in the hands of others. The reason you're aging so rapidly isn't because of disease or faulty research or fox dye. It's how you were born. It's your natural lifespan.
Печально. О, нам предлагают сохраниться, отлично. Да, к сожалению. К сожалению. Я не сохранил. Я сохранил.
The truth, Naomi. How long is my body gonna hold out?
Your cells, blood, organs, nerves, skeletal system, muscle tissue. Every part of your body is aging rapidly. An ordinary man wouldn't even be standing by now. Snake, the only thing keeping you together is the strength of your will.
How long do I have?
Half a year. Don't. Snake. There's something I have to tell you.
Now what?
You and I both know your body is approaching its limit. But when I said half a year, I wasn't talking about your lifespan.
What do you mean?
We can't get rid of the fox dye in your body completely. At this point, it's circulating within you like a normal virus.
Yeah, so?
Listen to me. Fox dye only kills its victims when the infected person's genetic code fully matches the genetic sequence programmed into the virus's receptors. In other words, it only attacks targets with specific genes.
I know. That's what killed the AT president. And Liquid.
Yes. And at the same time, it's set up to protect those not designated as targets from the virus's harmful effects. Here. I'll show you. The receptors on the fox dye inside your body are breaking down. The rapid aging process is changing the environment within your body. As a result, the virus is starting to mutate. The viruses on the left are fox dye in its original form. The ones on the right I took from your body. They're already mutated. The receptors, they're wearing down.
Meaning?
This mutated version of fox dye could activate even if the infected person's genetic pattern doesn't perfectly match the receptors. Which means the virus is becoming indiscriminate about what type of target it kills. Ever since Shadow Moses, fox dye has been breeding continuously in the nanomachine colony inside your body and dispersing into the air. But there are no more targets to attack, so there haven't been any more outbreaks. However, if the receptors continue to wear down, It'll become a killer virus that attacks untold numbers of victims.
What if we kill them all? Remove them from the body?
There are no antibodies either. I don't know what percentage of the receptors have to break down, or how many people will be targeted when that happens. But what is certain is that people will begin to catch Foxdie through airborne transmission. It'll start with those closest to you. Then, one by one, they'll lose their lives. The part of the virus that distinguishes between individuals will start to break down in about...
half a year.
No. 3 months at the most.
3 months?
Ironic, isn't it? You've spent your entire life saving the world from Metal Gear, from nuclear annihilation. And now, you're becoming a doomsday device yourself. I can't predict exactly how devastating the epidemic will be. Whether just 1% of the human race could unlock the broken receptors, or whether we all can. In either case, 3 months from now, you'll be a walking biological weapon. If it were up to me, you'd be quarantined already.
It's not over yet.
I know. You still have a job to do. You have 3 months. Still enough time to think once all of this is done with.
And if I choose death first, will that stop Foxdie from spreading?
When the host dies, the virus dies with it. Snake, tell me one more thing. Have you been to a hospital lately?
Yeah.
While you were there, did they give you an injection?
Don't they always?
Take a look at this. These came out of your body as well. It's a new strain of Foxdie, one I've never seen. Someone must have put them in you recently. Do you have any idea who?
Him.
The new Foxdie strain is starting to multiply rapidly.
What's in it?
I can't say for sure. I'll need to do some more tests. Here, take this. It contains the same substance the soldiers' nanomachines secrete inside their bodies. It's a drug that inhibits the nanomachine's ability to regulate the senses. The nanomachines inside the body malfunction when the system interferes with them. It triggers a reaction in the body, which is why you're having the seizures. Give yourself a shot whenever they get bad. It's potent, so use it sparingly, unless you want to end up an invalid. It may restore your psyche for a short while, but use it too often and the amount restored will start to decrease. I've been a fool. I let myself drown in my nanomachines, and now I'm trapped by them.
You said yourself we mustn't allow ourselves to be chained to fate.
I can't slip free.
Then I'll free us both. Where's Liquid?
I can't tell you yet. Not until you free me.
Do you even know?
Liquid left here last night.
Where was he headed?
Those are my terms. I can't leave this place of my own will.
What are you talking about?
I'm being watched. Liquid has altered his plan. Removing the system will only cause his army to collapse from within. So he's chosen to seize control instead. Liquid's objective is to hijack the SOP system. He'll use it to create the ultimate army of perfect soldiers and launch his insurrection against the Patriots. There's a name for his new plan. He calls it Guns of the Patriots.
Guns of the Patriots.
This place isn't safe. Come with us.
Так, он пошел. Камуфляж, ну. Нашли его как-то. Так.
You're surrounded, Snake. You'll have to break through to go after Naomi. Take out those enemy soldiers and clear a path.
Хорошо, хорошо, но для начала... Дымовая граната. Нет, дым гранату мы поменяем на светошумовую гранату. Это раз. Во-вторых, делаем следующее. Снейк, ну ёб тебя за ногу. Да перезарядись ты, господи. Хорошо. Напрыгнем. Я тебя видел. Я, наверное, не очень хорошее оружие взял для этого боя. ПГ-90, наверное, будет намного лучше. Отлично. Вот тут, кстати, паёк валялся. И компрессии. Так. Коушен пропал. Странный какой-то труп. What?
People suffering. People hurting. People dying. It's all so fucking hysterical. Laugh with me!
Зачем вы мне поменяли? Подождите. Ага, гранаты цепляются. Понял. Так, ну я вижу. Ночной залег. Ну, слишком много шипа, кстати. Может, есть еще посерьезнее? Думаю, это оружие будет посерьезнее. Это налазит. Твою заново. Все так, подожди. Где-то она здесь сидит. Так, я понял. Выползли. Понял. Ну это чудо. Это было очевидно. Ты становишься предсказуемой. Давай, давай. Да.
Naomi? Why?
Это
It's
меня...
another mimic. Watch out, Snake.
Я знаю, что это не она. Ну, на самом деле, с режимом ночного видения намного легче проходит, потому что... Все.
I am an octopus. An 8-legged beast. These tentacles are beyond my control. Their will is the will of the battlefield. funny. So funny. It's all so funny. No. It's not funny. Nothing is funny. I shouldn't be laughing. I can't. The truth is, I'm not laughing. Not laughing at all. I shouldn't be laughing. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry I laughed. I'm sorry.
Поехавшая.
I won't laugh anymore. I can't. I don't want to.
Snake, she's shed her suit. Who knows what she'll throw at you next? Watch out!
Ну давай. Ну, кстати, на самом деле можно было ее. Давай, ползи. Ползи, девочка. Ползи, я говорю. И не вставай. Спать. Насколько мне известно, можно было их заставить танцевать, но условия я не помню. Теперь можно достигнуть 100% камуфляжа. Это замечательно. Ну, естественно.
Yo, Snake, looking good today.
Drebin, what do you want?
That's cold, man. And here I was about to tell my very best customer about face camo.
Face camo?
That camo skull cap you just picked up from Tentacle's shell. It utilizes the same kind of technology as your octo camo suit. Using the two together can get you even better results. I'd hang on to it if I was you.
Doesn't fit. It's not my size or shape.
Yeah, looks like it could use a bit of tailoring before you can sport it. Not my line of work, but... Ain't you got a buddy who specializes in that kind of thing?
Somebody's done their homework.
Hey, it's my job.
Is that the real reason you injected me with those nanomachines? To spy on me?
I prefer the term customer data management myself.
Drebin.
Relax. It's strictly confidential. I ain't gonna share it with anybody.
Then what did you mix a virus in with the nanomachines for?
Virus?
A certain virus was detected in my body. Are you saying it wasn't in the nanomachines you injected?
Look, you do know there are other folks who could have done this to you. And besides, what would I gain from infecting you? Better for me that you're out there kicking ass on the battlefield. I was watching you, Snake. You're a real piece of work. Never thought I'd meet the man who could take down Laughing Octopus single-handedly. She just kept on laughing. Now why do you suppose that is?
Something in her past.
You got it. She's from a village in Scandinavia. Little seaside hamlet known to all the locals as the Devil's Village. Place wasn't known for devils, though. It was known for octopus. See, this was one of the few places in Europe where they ate octopus customarily. Anyway, there's this cult of crazies who for some reason hate the village with a passion. Then, when she was just a teenager, things get bad. These nutcases get their hands on some weapons and attack the village. Overnight, her sleepy little fishing town becomes a war zone. They round up all the villagers and execute them one by one. Except for that girl. They had something else planned for her. Something a whole lot worse than dying. Calling her the devil's child, they forced her to do the kind of thing you'd expect from one of Lucifer's own. After they made her torture her family and friends, they made her kill them. The whole time they were forcing her to laugh, howl like some sort of demon. Like she was enjoying it. What was she gonna do? Say no? They'd kill her too. So she let fear take control and did exactly as they told her. She butchered the bodies of the ones she loved and laughed while she did it. And as she bathed in their blood, it gradually turned from deep red to jet black. To her, it looked like the ink of an octopus. The experience scarred her deep. Ever since then, she hasn't stopped laughing. Only, that ain't really laughter.
Why are you telling me this? You expect me to feel sorry for her?
Nah. I know you got no room for that stuff in your world. And besides, this is war. Right? In a way, though, I guess it was the right thing to do.
What was?
Fighting you cleansed her mind. All right, enough chit-chat. There's other beasts out there in them woods. Watch your back.
Замечательно. Октомаска. Хорошо. Маска смешливой красавицы. Ясно. Нормально. Первый босс. Аннигилирован. А сейва не дали. Наоми. Точно, у нас похитили Наоми, Хантер. Отлично, следы. Да, у нее каблуки остроконечные, как мы видим. А у солдат немножко другая обувь. У солдат видны протекторы. А так он?
Snake, have you lost sight of the target? Whenever something moves, it leaves a trail behind. Track and find Naomi's trail.
I'm not like Big Boss. Tracking isn't my strongest suit. When did you get so good at it?
After saving Sonny, I drifted around the globe. In Alaska, a tribal elder taught me some scouting techniques.
Drifted? You never went back to see Rose?
Rose? She doesn't exist. No. Rose and I live in different worlds, different times. Her world has no place for someone like me. My place is here on the battlefield.
Huh.
Listen, Snake. Scouting is based on the principles of hunting. There are two fundamentals: awareness and tracking.
Awareness?
Awareness refers to locating a trail by paying careful attention to your surroundings. Tracking means to follow that trail. Your target's trail could be footprints, a branch they broke along the way, bent grass trampled underfoot. You need to feel for clues using all your senses: sound, smell, touch, the direction of the wind. Watch how the animals move. Listen for unusual bird calls. These are signs that someone may be disrupting the environment nearby.
You sound like a ninja.
Exactly. Ninja are the ultimate scouts. If your enemy is a skilled scout, they'll be doing the same thing. You may be the hunter, but you are also the hunted. To avoid enemy detection, move slowly, little by little. Don't disturb the air around you. Try to make as little noise as possible. Your pursuers will be doing the same, trying to sneak up on you without a sound. If you can't pick up the trail with your naked eye, switch the solid eye to infrared mode. That will enable you to see Naomi's footprints and any enemies lying in ambush.
Switch the solid eye to infrared. Got it.
But the sound it makes while engaged could end up giving your position away. So don't leave it on for too long.
All right.
Listen to your heart. Trust your senses as much as you can. And you will find Naomi's trail.
I'll give it a shot.
Отлично. Экскурсию нам провели по...
Snake, follow Naomi's trail and find out where they took her. Watch out, though. You might run into a few holdups along the way.
Понятно. Участвовать в экспедиции по поиску Наоми Хантер мы будем уже в следующей части. На этом я с вами прощаюсь. Делаю сейв и все. Увидимся совсем скоро. Пока.